Greetings, wizards! Radical here with my maid and treasure deck packed, my gear and wand battle ready for a new chapter in the spiral after bonding with friends and watching TV shows. We're in Dragonspyre for quest 41 through 64 in the Drake Hatchery and the Crucible. How's your day been? Grab a seat and let me know in the comments. So we're getting started by going into the tomb in the necropolis to locate a crystal. By the way, guys, we are 150 subscribers and 518 valid profile shows. And your encouragement is the pit that powers this channel. If you know anyone who loves a deep dive walkthroughs and encouraging free content, invite you to our show goal. Our short-term goal is 330 subscribers and 1,330 valid profile shows. Because your support helps us. Build this community together, and thanks for being a part of this journey, guys. By the way, guys, I'm catching stream here on YouTube whenever I can. I do stream a lot for Halo is once a week. I do some crazy games. I would also do Wizard101 for some of the side quests I have. What else? I do some Nintendo Switch games. We've done Super Mario 64 and Galaxy. We've also done... Let's see. We also done Lego Star Wars. And Lego Harry Potter also. Outside of gaming too. We also do some cooking and talk about games, TV shows, and different things that we should cover. But yeah, don't forget to catch my streams when I'm able to.
You, have you come for me? It's so cold here, so dark. I'm so alone. You're not my master. What have you done to him? I won't harm him. You'll never get me to betray my beloved husband.
Capture Sylvia's spirit within the knowledge crystal. As you trap her spirit, a strange badge falls to the ground. Her wraith-like form takes on solidity and color. Soon, Sylvia Drake appears as she did while alive.
Interesting. Alright, let's go talk to Cyrus.
A wraith? I'm shocked. I could never imagine you would do that to her.
Though Cyrus seems almost at a loss for words, he quickly takes the knowledge crystal from you.
This was not my preferred choice, but it may yet prove useful. You've done well. You found a badge when you trapped her spirits? This explains a few things. Here, let me see that badge.
Cyrus whispers a spell and passes his wand over the badge, then hands it back to you.
Now the ring facility should function normally for you. I've discovered something more significant about Dragonspyre. Within the innermost ring is an academy, and only students of the Dragonspyre Academy may enter that ring. Go now to the necropolis and see if you can discover a means of becoming a student of Dragonspyre Academy. Think of it as a student exchange.
Another student exchange.
Welcome to Dragonspyre Academy. I see you wear the prospective badge. Congratulations for taking the first steps to become a student at Dragonspyre Academy. To begin your trial of admittance to the innermost ring, you should visit the Dragon Master in the Hatchery and learn all that you can about drakes.
Nope, she's a death one. This has been life. Nope, that's fire.
Who are you? You're clearly not part of the Titan army. Oh, you're still here? You probably want to get powerful in a hurry, just like the others. Well, guess what? The Titan army destroyed everything and took all the books about the ways of the Drake. I can't teach you much without my books, can I? If only some of them still existed. How about this? If you go and defeat the Titan army, you can recover those stolen books, bring them back, and I'll teach you the ways of the Drake.
Are you kidding me, Andrew? Andrew, I did not ask you. Whoever that Andrew is, he should not be here. I did not ask him to join. house. Only friends, I said this before, time coming in, only friends can join. No outsiders. And he keeps following us. Dude. Stop coming near us. I don't know you, Johnny's friend. But please stop. It's like that guy is trying to piss us off. I'm sorry, guys. But only friends of mine can join in my battles. Yeah, that guy is fighting something else.
Oh, it looks like you found some of the books. Apparently the Titan army isn't as tough as they seemed. You didn't get all of the books, though. These only cover the behavior and temperament of drakes. Dragons are violent and dangerous, and drakes will be friendly if treated well. Everyone knows that. You're still eager to learn? You're certainly nothing like my past students. If only we had more books. Wait a moment. I have an idea. Throughout the hatchery are statues of the greatest drakes from our history. Go to see each of the drake statues and read the inscriptions on the pedestals. These tell about their history. You can come back and tell me what you've learned.
I'm sorry, guys, but when an unknown stranger like that comes in, I don't know him.
Gavelina was often called the first Drake. She accepted Monet as her rider, and together they founded the Kingdom of Dragonspyre.
Because I keep telling you these guys, only friends of mine can join in my battles. Unknown factors, like that guy, I don't know him. He didn't bother to say, hey, can I help?
Lenneth the Great's victory in the Outer Ring ended the 100-year Dragon War and brought peace to Dragonspyre.
My praise. Leave me and my friends alone unless you asked to join in. That guy is...
Eliana earned renown when she held off an entire legion alone and helped unseat Alderred the Usurper.
I'm sorry, guys, but people do that, it just ticks me off. Guys, please do not assume I need extra help when I have a friend who's there to help me.
You learned about them all? Excellent. Many who wish to become dragon riders fail to recognize they can do nothing without the drakes. So, you've learned some things, but don't think you know everything. You haven't even learned about the dragon riders. Tomar Skyblade once lived in a tower just down the way, not far from here. Go to the tower and see if you can learn more about him there.
A student? I suppose you're here to learn about becoming a dragon rider. Ah, the glory and the power of riding a drake. There's nothing like it. The wind rushing past your face, the rustle of wings, and the wash of heat when they breathe fire. Always guide your drake with a firm hand, but remember always that you are partners. Don't let it go to your head.
What? He actually spoke with you? Well, I am amazed. He's never had a word to say to me. I suppose, since Tomar Skyblade actually spoke with you, it makes sense you'll want to speak with his drake.
The Dragon Master sighs dramatically, but you can tell he's excited.
The spirit of Kimmereth Windhammer. Tomar Skyblade's Drake still lives on, imbued within a crystal inside another tower nearby. Go seek him out and hurry back with what you have learned.
I'm sorry for venting, guys. It's just it really ticks me off when people ask, "Hey, can I join or do you need help?" Come on, people. It's not that hard to text in the freaking game.
Hello, young wizard. No one has spoken with me in a very long time. I fought in many great battles with Dragon Rider Skyblade. Nothing from those times but dim memories remain. You spoke with Tomar. I have not seen him in so long. If you could, go and ask him for my reins. Having those once more would bring back the good old days.
But like, if you can't bother to text in the chat, then don't come into people's battles. It's just rude when you don't text in the chat and ask to join in.
Kimmerit Windhammer wants his reins. A bit odd, but understandable. Unfortunately, I no longer have them. Perhaps the Dragon Master knows where they are kept now.
Dragon Rider Skyblade and Gimrith the Drake both want my help? How can I refuse? Before the attack, we kept the Drake's reins in a museum. If the reins survived, the Collector would have taken them. You really want to pass Drake's studies? Defeat the Collector and bring me those reins.
Give me a second, guys. Yes, why is the character so hard to find?
Wizard, your jewel pouch is almost full. Sock it or discard some jewels to make room in your inventory.
You found them! Those reins should go to Kimmereth Windhammer now. What are you waiting for? Go take them to the Drake.
Level 47.
My reins, you have found them. Thank you ever so greatly. I am pleased to see those old reins as they bring back so many memories of flying with Skyblade. Now, if you could, I would like to see Skyblade himself. Please take my crystal to his tower so I can see him again. Dragon Rider Skyblade. It is Kimmereth Windhammer here in this crystal. I brought your old reins. My thanks to this young wizard who made it possible.
Well met, Kimmereth Windhammer. It has been too long, and I have missed you greatly. You see, young wizard, it is never quite clear who holds the reins when you are a dragon rider. Thank you for reuniting me with my oldest, dearest friend, Kimmereth.
Yeah, okay.
You reunited them? That's amazing. You are truly a great friend to the Dragon Riders. My thanks to you. I had forgotten what it was like to have a good student, to feel like a teacher again. Tell the Crystal Guide that I hereby give you a passing grade with honors in Drake studies.
Okay.
Passing grade confirmed. Excellent work. Next, you must complete a course in Dragonspyre history to gain acceptance into the Academy. Please report to Zanetta Stormbreaker in the Crucible to begin your lessons.
To the Crucible. the Crucible. Would it have... Nah, I wouldn't have Daleks in there. Maybe... Impossible. Although the Crucible was the Daleks' place in Doctor Who. You never know.
Vagabond! Be gone at once! Oh, my pardon! You're not here to defile the knowledge crystals. You're a prospective student. Oh, hurrah! The joy of learning is born anew. It is a pity I have nothing to teach you with. The crystals of knowledge have been vandalized by the Titan army. Perhaps there is a way. Here's your first test then. A field trip. Defeat the Manascale sorcerers and bring back the knowledge crystals they've taken. We'll see how brave you are.
Oh, his wife's message here. Alright, back to that scary lady.
Wonderful! Oh, you're quite brave, you know. I've rarely seen such dedication in a student. Now we can begin your education in earnest. Long ago, the scholars of Dragonspyre learned the art of storing their knowledge within crystals. These crystals form our libraries and represent the total of all of our stored knowledge. You are quite privileged to have access to them, young wizard. For your first lesson, you should learn the history of Dragonspyre. Place a knowledge crystal on the crystal pedestal to hear its words.
The crystal flickers to bright life. Dragonspyre first grew powerful when King Monet tamed the first drake. It later became a place of knowledge with the creation of the first knowledge crystal. Kilgore the Magnificent ended the 100-Year Dragon War by defeating a mighty black dragon. The secret of how he did this was lost to time. Since that time, Dragonspyre has preserved the knowledge and souls of our greatest heroes in eternal crystal.
Excellent. You have learned the importance of knowledge crystals to Dragonspyre. However, you have only scratched the surface of true power. You've proven yourself worthy of learning our traditions. Our culture is based on knowledge and warfare. You've proven yourself worthy of learning our traditions. Our culture is based on knowledge and warfare. The nobles of Dragonspyre sent their children to this academy to become soldiers and sorcerers. Because we are a warlike people, our education requires trial by combat. To complete the next lesson, you must succeed in battle against 5 of the spirits of our ancestors. To begin the first of these combats, you must retrieve the Crystal of Justice from the shelf. Place it on the first pedestal to issue your battle chant.
We retrieve the Crystal of Justice.
Got a few more points.
a pyre once. I battled my way past the guards of King Petran and won the knowledge crystals that saved my world. Because of me, many have learned the knowledge once reserved for kings. Show me, students, whether you will fight for knowledge.
Okay. That person is just also reading. completely wrong. Oh, people, don't pop in. Other people's phones unless you're a friend of mine. I keep telling you that over and over again. It's really annoying when people don't bother to ask. And it's also very stressful. Again, I am sorry for venting this. It's just really annoying when people don't bother to ask, hey, can I join you? Or can I help you? And seriously, if you're not gonna ask, if you're not gonna it really ticks me off. Plus, it's really one of my pet peeves. Please do not join in.
You have proven you are willing to fight for knowledge. If only the professors of Dragonspyre had learned this lesson.
Unless you're a friend of mine, and yeah, you can join it, but please don't do that.
What? Yuna said that the Dragonspyre professors had something to learn. She must have been someone else, right? Let's see if you truly appreciate what I have to offer you. The Crystal of Battle was taken by Orin Greencaster during the raids. I fought to retrieve it from Orin Greencaster's tower nearby, but the Titan itself stopped. You should have an easy time of things. Show your true strength as a warrior and recover the Crystal of Battle from Greencaster.
I'm sorry, guys. It's just really annoying when people don't bother to ask in the chat. You say, hey, do you need help? Or can I help you? They don't take that and freaking won't ask so you can help. That's what Wizard101 should do, especially if people are going to be pirated. By the way, guys, Canal is brilliant on Webpad and YouTube, and the owner Hannah is a kind soul with a fantastic channel, and you should check them out. I do support NAMI, and honestly, it's truly the best program providing support for mental health and families across the U.S. Rick Maxson and Susan Cole are two wonderful friends that connected to NAMI and social media. Alyssa Smith has been a caring and sweet friend since our college days. I've known Ryan Enders since college, bonding over SMG4 on YouTube and hanging out online. Lucifer, Kim Rice, and Anna Witcher are these friends who bridge the gap between real life, social media, and Wizard101.
Stay coming here, living one. These crystals are mine to treasure, mine to keep. You get my crystal when you pry it out of my gold. Undead hands.
Retrieve the crystal of battle.
You've recovered it. You've done quite well for yourself, but I have my doubts you'll be able to master the Crystal of Battle. You have mastered it. Place the Crystal of Battle on the pedestal, and we'll see where you stand. I am Katya Firewinter. I battled Aldred the Usurper when he used the power of the knowledge crystals to unseat the king.
Det är så som tiden har det.
bravely.
You are the one we feared would come. The one we need to set things right.
What madness is this? Who would need the power of a student? That is crazy. Perhaps the Titan army has tampered with the crystal. Do not worry this time about the Titan army's tampering, young wizard. We are fortunate in that the next crystal has remained safely in storage. Go find the Crystal of Honor where it's stored, place it on the third pedestal, and begin your third lesson.
$48, I would presume. Yep.
Greetings, young wizard. If you wish to continue advancing in the School of Life, you should return to my classroom at once. I've a new spell to teach you.
You retrieve the Crystal of Honor.
Brightsword. I defeated the Council Wizard Kildare. He had been corrupted by the Alderan Crystal. That crystal contained the Usurper's soul. Prove to me that you are above the influence of liars and leaders. Defeat me in fair battle to pass this lesson. Admirable promise as a student. One of our students warned us about the Alderan Crystal, but we did not listen. Sadly, We'll learn nothing from that mistake.
Valeric Brightsword thought his mistake was that he should have listened to a student. But how would a student know anything of use? I've never seen the souls within the crystal say such things, but I know the crystal of defense is untouched, since I have kept it close to me. Only the most elite students have ever seen it. Place it on the 4th pedestal and pass the test. I am placing my trust.
I defeated Challenger Lion in an open duel in front of the Council of Wizards, Warriors, and King. I was the only wizard ever to defeat a warrior in straight combat. Pass my test, and you can defend yourself against anyone. You've learned much in your time here. My fellow wizards learned only to fear threats to their power, and so they doomed Dragonspyre.
I wonder why.
You have fought well. Clearly, the spirits of our heroes wish to teach you something I have never learned. I don't know what the spirits want to say to you, but I have come to the realization that I shouldn't underestimate you just because you're a student. Let me help you complete the final lesson. I saw the raids destroy the last knowledge crystal, but I have a solution. We create a new one. You will need an empty knowledge crystal from the vault in the Grand Chasm. The vault clerk will help you find one. Return to me when you have it.
Alright, back to the Grand Chasm. Wow, we haven't been there since yesterday, actually.
Young wizard. Nice to see you. You need an empty knowledge crystal? According to my records, such as they are, you can find one in vaults here in Grand Chasm. Take this key and be careful. I don't know what is down there these days.
I got caught in the battle. Okay. This is day 3.
You found the crystal we need. An empty knowledge crystal won't do us much good without a spirit stored inside it. I know just the spirit. One of our greatest heroes died during the Great Raid, and we buried him within the necropolis. His name was Boris Blackrock, the Lord Obsidian. Though he fought like none other could against the Titan, he was one of the first to fall. We were able to give Boris Blackrock a hero's burial in the necropolis before the war ended, and we gave him the title of Lord Obsidian. I am certain he will want to help us again. Go to the necropolis and use the empty knowledge crystal on the tomb of Lord Obsidian, where Boris Blackrock is buried. His spirit will live on within the crystal, and he will guide us.
Alright, we're on course 62. Yeah, that's good.
tendril of light moves within the crystal as it is imbued with the spirit of Lord Obsidian.
Incredible! Few students have ever imbued a knowledge crystal, and you did it with so little coaching. Now we have our crystal of the hero. Are you ready? You will now face Boris Blackrock, the Lord Obsidian, our greatest hero from the battle with the Titan army. No student of Dragonspyre has ever undertaken this lesson. Go now and place the crystal of the hero upon the last pedestal.
Right now, let's see what I'll teach you. It's a life teacher.
Can you guess why I've called you here, young wizard? I have wonderful news. It is time for you to learn a new spell. This one is the most powerful spell to date, the summoning of the Forest Lord. I will entrust the life tree, Blossom, to tell you more.
Good day to you, young wizard. The Forest Lord, fierce and faint, it will serve. Professor Wu will undoubtedly have more to tell you. You should speak with her.
I trust you learned enough of the Forest Lord from Blossom. Though the Forest Lord is a creature of to earn its the most suitable gift I can think, Gristletusk in Grisselheim's Vigrid Roughland likely has some he can share, though he may need to be persuaded.
We haven't been there. Yeah, that's gonna be a long wait. That's gonna be like sometime before Christmas.
I am Boris Blackrock, the Obsidian Golem. The Council trained me to defend the wizard's knowledge from the warriors. When the wizards summoned the Titan, I alone had the knowledge to fight it. I met it in battle, and though I fought bravely and with great skill, it was not enough. My body was destroyed. When I fell, so did Dragonspyre. Defeat me, and you show yourself to be Dragonspyre's greatest hero.
Yeah, what did Grisselheim after Azteca? I know, that's gonna be a long way. It's worth it. Trust me.
Rarely have I learned a more profound lesson than my student. But that is just what has happened. You have opened my eyes to my past mistakes and shown me the truth. I am eternally grateful to you, young wizard. You have learned and accomplished a great deal. More than I could have ever imagined an outsider accomplish. I hereby grant you the highest passing grade, which provides you with full membership in the Dragonspyre Academy. It is our custom that the Dean of Admissions will present a new student with an Academy portal stone. Go see if you can find such a stone within the Dean's tower.
Yes, what is it? Oh, of course. You must be looking for the Dean. You won't find him here, though. I'm the Dean's assistant, and I am embarrassed to admit that I have no idea where he's gone. Come to think of it, he's been gone for quite some time. Maybe the librarian knows where he is.
You're actually looking for the Dean of Admissions? Oh dear. It seems that no one has told you this sad news. Getting to see the Dean of Admissions is next to impossible, I'm afraid. You see, he was directly involved with summoning the Dragon Titan that destroyed Dragonspyre. After he had the professors kidnapped and began the summoning ritual, we stopped him and placed him in the labyrinth. That was before the attack began. Now, there's not much more harm he can do, so you're free to go see him in the labyrinth if you like. I was responsible for keeping the labyrinth key, so here you go.
Milos hands you the key to the labyrinth.
Good luck getting that portal stone.
Well guys, I'm going to leave it there. I am going to do my crafting quest and yeah, I am going to do my crafting quest and I'll catch you guys next time. Don't forget to like, comment, and don't forget to hit that like button, comment on the video, share with your friends, subscribe to join the community. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Cheers and goodbye.